So, Mr. Guthrie, you just did a conference about how to align IT to the business. So, what are the main challenges for organizations to align their IT initiatives?
There are several that come to mind, and the first one that is a challenge for most organizations is the cultural challenge. Today, IT is organized by individual domains such as the network team, the systems team, the application team, and the database team. So breaking down those silos, merging your cultures, is probably the first challenge they have. Another challenge that organizations have is they simply have not trained their IT people to think about the business. Earlier today, we had a guest speaker from CN Rail, and they spoke about how their IT people actually went on the trains, rode the routes. How can IT learn about the value of that web server? That web server hosts an application. That application is all about selling books online or providing a CRM system. How can we train the IT organization to stop thinking about, switches and routers and thinking about the value of that to the business? A third common challenge is simply, what are the most important business services that we have? Where do we start the journey toward aligning IT to the business? For some organizations, it's pretty simple. What are the applications that support our revenue-generating business services? If you're an insurance company, it's claims processing. If you're a bank, it might be an online banking application. If you're a car rental service, it is, how quickly can I rent cars? Organizations need to think about what are the most important business services that we want to start at, get their feet wet, and then move up and add more services to it.
So during your presentation, you were talking about the three cornerstones that we have to take care with an organization. So what are these three cornerstones?
Three cornerstones would be infrastructure management, application performance management, and service operations management. Let me take each one separately for a second. When we think about infrastructure management, we think about the networks, the systems, the databases that IT supports with its infrastructure. With application performance management, a little simpler, it's the applications. It's the applications that our internal employees use every day, as well as applications that our customers touch in order to do business with us. The third, business service operations, and this is that concept of what are the business services that IT supports. My favorite one is payroll. Yours might be BlackBerry Access. For many organizations, it's particular to their vertical. Insurance company, claims, bank, online, a railroad, freight.
So another challenge for the IT team is to prove to the high executives, prove their value of the IT initiatives to the high executives of the organizations. So how do you measure the way you make cost savings, or what other tools you have to measure the efficiency of the IT initiatives?
This is a very interesting question, and it's one that we often face, particularly as a software vendor. Our customers say, how can you help me prove my value? I'm an IT person, I manage switches or routers or servers. How can you prove my value? One way is to think about the metrics that the business cares about. It's not necessarily how much capacity am I using of a particular server, but it is how often is that server up in order to support that particular application or that particular service. Or when I make an investment, how have I demonstrated that investment is a wise investment? It could be we added more capacity on one of our WAN circuits, and now our branch offices have higher performing access into our data center, or our branch stores have less wait time when they go to get a credit card check. So there are a number of metrics that IT can look at, and again, it's about thinking, how do my metrics apply to the business? Not how do my metrics apply to IT, but what impact am I making on the business?
Thanks a lot, Mr. Guthrie.
Thank you.